Hi guys, doing something different today. We got rabbit hides. I've been waiting for this. If you have a weak stomach, check back in on next video, and I don't blame you a bit. But I gotta learn this. So we took our 4 rabbits to an old man. He looked like he was about 80 years old. We just dropped them off, and he told us to come back in a couple hours. So this was kind of a mistake of mine. This is not a meat rabbit. You'll notice in a minute compared to the others how tiny this is. So this was one I bought at the pet store. It's a $30 rabbit. But I didn't know that you couldn't crossbreed meat rabbits. I mean, you could, but I'm really grossed out right now. This is a Black Dutch. They're way smaller than a New Zealand. New Zealand is what I was raising. So, but it cleaned up really nice. Don't want to gross you out, but like that's still all slimy. We have to scrape it yet, but right now I'm just cleaning them, getting the blood off of them. So I got this little guy done. I took him 4 rabbits, and he was butchering some of his own rabbits, so he sent me back 7 hides. So that's good. I'm saving 1 for JT to learn on. And I've already done 5. But look at the difference. Like, this is one of my big fat rabbits. Way heavier, way thicker. This is what grosses me out, the fatty chunks on it. So what I'm going to do after you clean them, let them dry, and then we're going to do the egg yolk and salt method. So here comes the pretty ones. This one's real heavy. I think this was the old daddy. I get him mixed up with peppercorn. And then when I get these hung up, I'll show you very quickly what I do, what I did. This is my first time doing any of this. All I've done is watch videos. But this one is peppercorn, guys, and I can't wait to make a fur hat or something. I think I'm going to make the little dogs vests out of some of these little hides. I mean, I guess us humans aren't supposed to wear fur, but real fur, but hey, if it keeps my little critter, my little mouse catchers warm in the winter, I'm going to do it. I do not believe in wasting. If I'm going to raise rabbits to eat or to feed my dogs, then I'm going to use all of it that I can. Okay, so still real grossed out. This goes against everything in me pretty much, but I gotta learn. So I take him the rabbits. He sends me back this slimy inside out mess. And from the videos I watched, you cut him up the belly. So I tried the knife. My knife is not sharp enough. So I just cut him just like I watched on the videos, right up the belly. Well, there goes my knife. And then you open them up, and yeah, it's kind of gross, kind of bloody, but I got a soapy bucket. I brought out the man soap for this job. The man's 2-in-1. Brought the good stuff. So I just soap them all up real good, guys. Get that blood off. Considering they've been soaking since yesterday, I'm kind of impressed how quick that blood comes out. I thought I was going to have to use some peroxide, but I didn't. I'll probably clean them again when they're done, but I mean, look, washes right out. and give them a good rinse. I don't mind touching the fur, of course, but that slimy stuff I just can't handle yet. But it's got some pine needles in there, so just to make myself get used to it, I guess. So there we go. We got 6 of them, guys. One more to do, and we're not doing it. I'm saving that one. So, but I was going to tell you what little bit I do know about furs is, this is a coyote tail. We got it at a souvenir shop, but it's real. I collect furs. And, we went to Yellowstone a couple summers ago. And, they had a big table out of all kinds of hides, every kind you could imagine. And immediately my eye went to the bear fur. And I went for it, and I went to touch it, and I drew my hand back so fast it was like it burned me. That's how coarse their fur is. And I just thought, gross, they make them in the movies seem so fuzzy, and throw it down on the floor and sleep on it, and no. There's no way that skin would ever touch that hide fur would ever touch my bare skin. Like, it was like a wire brush. But I heard a while back that, like, the Canadian Mounties' favorite fur for their liners is beaver. Not 100% sure, but pretty sure. Second choice is coyote. Coyote is super soft. So I actually have hopes to get some coyote hides. Maybe when I get out to Washington I can figure that out. If not for this summer, have it figured out for next summer. But anywho, guys, there's our first step. We're going to let them dry in the sun, and then we'll start the curing. So I'll bring you back when we're to our next step. Have a great day, guys.